What's up, guys? Welcome back. Day 5 of streaming our Minecraft Subnautica mod. Let's hop back in. I think what I was going to do, I was going to fix my little GPS tool. That was my plan. And that would give me a mini map, so I don't have to worry about losing my life pod every time I leave the life pod. I'm going to go ahead and snooze an ad since I just started. Oh, come on. Bruh. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to turn down our sim distance a little bit because or our render distance a little bit, because it's a little much. It's a little much. All right, let's hop back in. So in order to fix my little thing, I need copper wire, or really any wire it looks like, and then a rice ball or a slime ball. So to get a slime ball, what do I need to do? I can name a slime ball. Interesting. Kelp goo. Okay. I get kelp goo by cooking kelp. Who would have thought? So I need a ceramic bucket, a wooden shovel, and a bunch of bricks. So let's go see how many bricks we have. And apologies, my voice is almost back to normal. We're getting there. We're close. Okay. I might not have any bricks. Do I have any dirt? I got 4 dirt. What about here? No dirt. Okay. And then last check. We'll check for dirt in here. Dirt. All right. So let's go ahead and make our clay. Eat our infinite ham. Why is this taking so long? Usually this is like almost instant. Is it almost out? Let's just do that. All right. I think that was the issue. I think we were running low on water. Oop. No. Now, if I had a block placer or a dispenser or something that could just sit here and pump these out, that'd be awesome. But I don't have too much redstone. So let's get 2 more clay. And you know what? I don't want to carry these around. Well, looks like I have to. How much wood do I have? Not a lot. Okay. What I can do, though, is be more efficient by doing this. There we go. And then I have 41 sand that I can do something with, but we'll worry about that later. So we should have enough clay, 24. Come in here, and I need 3, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do need some more wood, so let's find us our saplings. Saplings. And then let's grow some wood. Let's grow some wood. And to do that, I need my hoe, which is over here. Did I? I did. I did toss my stone for something else. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's squat grow this, and then we will insta-punch it. Oh, no. Come back. Okay. So we have some wood that we can make a wooden shovel with. And then I just need either a ceramic bucket, which I think I might do because I actually have enough clay. So if I do this, And then I toss it in here. And then I do that. Shovel. Boom. Okay, so we got our ceramic bucket. We have our shovel. So let's go ahead. Boom. And then it wants us to do that cooking pot. Boom. We're literally cooking. So if we do that, bam. Bazow. We killing it. So I need kelp. And I think if I go over here. Yeah. Okay. So I think I actually have kelp somewhere. But we only need 6 pieces, so it's not the end of the world. Come here. So one more piece. There we go. All right, so let's cook this. I don't like that this did that, so we're gonna jump on this. Is that not how this works in this mod? Okay. We'll do our boom, boom. And then, do I need a bowl? No. Okay, it's working. It's working. We're doing it. Guys, we're doing the thing. Bouncy of the sea, some chicken. A honey bottle. So how do I get that? If I melt sugar, it turns into a honey bottle. Do I get to keep the bottle? No, I have to have a bottle. Okay. And then this makes, or is that leather? Which I can use to make a backpack, which I desperately need. So we will be doing that. Then this should be done here. Boom, kelp goo. Okay, we're cooking. And then smelting. Yeah, 1 kelp goo makes 1 thingamabob. Slime ball. Let's go ahead and make 2. Okay, so we got 2. Awesome. And then I need, well, what I really need is to make the little clippers. So let's see if we got iron. Of course we do. Come over here and we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, so we do that. Let's grab, we have a gold plate chilling. So let's see what that does for us. So if we put the plate here and then we put the clippers here. Okay. Am I mistaken? Do I have to do it like this? Let's see. So in order to fix this, copper, fine, electrum, steel, aluminum. Does it have to be like that exact spot? Can I not make gold? I don't know. You know, instead what we're going to do, we do have electrum. So let's take that and then we'll get our engineer's hammer. Engineer, boom. And we will just smash. Okay, maybe not. We will just smash Okay, am I going crazy? I'm pretty sure it was... So we want to make a plate. Electrum plate. Oh, I have to cast it. That's kind of lame. So I need 1 ingot worth with a plate cast. So no problem. We got that. So let's go grab our plate cast. We'll go over to our forge. Boom. Molten nickel, molten invar. Okay, so let's melt one of these. What's that? Oh, yes, I paid that.
On time or late?
I don't know. Let me check. But I paid it. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Electrum. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you paid it late? Is that why we're receiving this?
I guess so. I mean, it didn't seem late to me. And I paid it. Okay. Got our plate. Take that. Okay, so now... There we go. Electrum wire. So I actually need another one. So we'll go back. We'll pop one more of these in here. We'll go ahead, just so we don't forget and make something stupid, we'll pop that in there. And then we will select our Electrum. Bam. The plate. Take that. Sweet. Okay, so now all we have to do is find our little GPS tool that we have, our handy dandy little GPS, which I believe I put in the life pod. Is what a smart person would do. There we go. There we go. So it should be that. Boom. Yes. Okay, so we have our mini map now, so we shouldn't get lost nearly as much. So if I hit M, it should show me everywhere I've been so far. I actually... Oh, that's spawn. I was supposed to say, I have not been there. So this is super convenient because I kept getting lost. So now we can go explore without having to freak out. Oh, it even shows us what's like underwater. Yeah, so I got super lost. I was like way over here at some point. So I know I've cleared that out. That's done. And then yesterday we did this. So what I'm thinking is we go check out these mushroom islands. After we sleep, of course. Let's get our quest done. A turtle. Okay. And then honey, what was it again? We have to cook sugar, I think. So let's go find our sugar cane. Yo, what's up, brother? Sugar cane. I think it's 3. Oh, wait, I need, do I have glass? I don't have enough regular glass, so let's take this. And then let's do sand. Sweet. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm just going to get a bunch of glass because I keep needing it for random things, and then I don't have any. So we're just going to make a bunch. Let's check our processing here. So I have a good amount of diamond. And I think... So that'll give me 9 diamond. And I already have 1. Because I'm going to have to upgrade this, is the problem. Because I'm going to run out of space. Which it should run out of water here soon and stop itself, which is ideal. So then we can clear this out. And then, honestly, I have a ton of iron. I'm chilling with the iron. big iron guy. I don't know where. I don't know where all my iron is. But, I mean, we can make a ton of it. 3, and then if we, let's just put this back. If we go 4, we should be able to make 64 clumps, which will give us 64 iron. Bam. Bam. And then we take this. That'll give us our 10th diamond. Because realistically, what we want to do is make our storage network out of the largest chests we can possibly make. So let's go ahead, we'll make 2 chests, and then we will make both of them into iron chests. And then I don't think you can, but I'm going to check just in case, but I don't think you can double chest these. I think it like cuts you off. Because if you do, yeah, you can't. Okay. So I'm going to upgrade these to gold. Hopefully. I'm not getting a ton of gold out of this contraption. I don't think I have extra just chilling. I do not. So let's go in here and double check. No. No. And no. Okay. We do have, I just saw them. Where'd they go? We do have these, which will make brown dye. No, yellow dye. Okay. So we need roasted coffee beans. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that'll give us brown. So let's mix our brown dye. We'll put it on the dried kelp, and then I think we'll be able to make our boots now. Yeah. And so there's that. And the only thing I have left is the pants. So I need 7, I believe. Yeah, so I need 2 more. So as soon as we can, we'll get 2 more brown dye, and then we'll finish that off. Okay, so we got 10 diamond. This is done. It's not making any more. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll move all of that stuff into here, which is going to take a stupid amount of time. So instead, what we're going to do first is try to get this honey. That was our original plan. So we go in here. Let's grab... Oh, I already got the glass. We'll make bottles. We'll toss our bottle. Oh, no. When? Oh, okay. So we take our honey bottle. So now I have to grow hemp. Which is weird to say in Minecraft, but that's what we gotta do. So let's take our industrial hemp seeds. So the problem I'm going to run into here is that this doesn't grow. I have to have iron or stone or better, I think. let's just go ahead and dump some stuff in here that we're not like actively using. We're definitely not actively using these. I need the sticks. I don't need that. Don't need this. And then, okay, so I can turn the map off, which I don't know why you'd want to turn the map off, but it's an option. And then I think you have to have it like on you at all times, I would assume. Like, if I put it in a chest? Okay, no. So I don't have to have it on me at all times. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so we need to make a hoe. Let's just go ahead and make an iron hoe since we have a ton of iron. And then realistically, if I had more dirt, that'd be awesome. But instead, what we're going to do is just collect this wheat, because we don't really need it at the moment. Because I don't need food anymore. Ever since we found our handy-dandy, oh, you know what? This would be way more efficient if I grew it, like, farther underground. Or farther underwater. So we will collect. I'm going to have to turn my magnet back on when I'm doing this. Okay, so we have 27 hemp. And then I think I have to do a stick to make fabric. So tough fabric is a stick and then a bunch of industrial hemp. So let's go ahead, boom. It only makes 2. That's awesome. That's super great because I have to make a ton of them. I mean, it does give me 8 ersatz leather. And then how much? Oh, okay, so I only have to do this once, and then I'll be good. Because what we're trying to do is get the backpack so that I can increase my storage space. I actually don't really know how much more of this I need to harvest, because 9, 18, 27, so it's 3 more, so give me 3 more tough fabrics, which will be 5. I need 8. Okay, so I need more. Minecraft math. Okay, we're turning the magnet back on for this. Did I... No, Batman is Jewish. I did not. No, I didn't know that. I don't know what to do with that information, but... Is he actually, though? Is that, like, confirmed? Can't keep the people waiting, man. You need to know. Okay, so... Okay, we have a ton of it. So we just need sticks. Let's see. I just got, like, all of that wood. Oh, I spent it on chests. That's what I did. That is what I did. Okay, so let's get these trees. And then... Honestly, I'm going to be really lazy about this. So we'll plant a bunch of trees. And then we'll squat grow all the trees. Explains the money. It was all APAC funding, bro. Wayne Manor was bought an interest-free mortgage. Grow, damn you. Okay. So we're going to be super duper lazy. And bam. What? There we go. Yay. So, in theory, that should have just given me yeah, it gives me a good amount of sticks, and then let's make a bunch of wood. I don't even really think I need to now, but we're gonna keep the wood just in case. We'll keep the wood. So we'll do that. Boom. Boom. Bam. Awesome. Okay, another quest down. So now I need a chest and 4 string. I don't know how much string I have left because I used a lot of it. I have 2 in here. And then how much did I have in here? None. 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 Sweet. Well, you guys know what that means. Actually, I think I can make string with this stuff. I don't think I have to go exploring for string. I think if I... Yeah, look at that. Boom. Okay, so we'll make a chest. We'll do leather, leather, leather. String, string, backpack. So the cool thing about the backpack, right? And I want to upgrade it just now. So if I put this on my back and I press... What's the command on this mod? Keybinds. Backpack. Open backpack. Yeah, B. Okay. What? B? Key is B. Not bound. None of this is bound. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's just change this to, like... Nope. Okay, all of those are taken. Dude, every key's bound? I guess 0 will work. So now if I press 0, it opens my backpack. So I can carry more stuff. And then I can actually upgrade my backpack. So if I put this here, and I believe it's just that. Yeah, so now I can do an iron backpack. Which, if I put it on my back, I hit 0, now it's got a ton more space. So super convenient. And what it's really good for is stuff like this. So I can take all of this, hit 0, bam, and I can sort it by name, by like type, like whatever. So we'll take all of this stuff. And this is going to allow me to like move more things at once. And also when I'm exploring and stuff, it'll be nice because I can just, instead of having to like go back and forth and build a bunch of shulkers and everything else, I can just use this backpack. And so the next upgrade is gold, but I don't have enough gold, and then diamond, and then there's actually netherite. And then you can increase, there's like upgrades that you can give it, and I actually have a few already that I've just like found. So my backpack's full, so why don't we go ahead and start putting stuff in here. And we'll also just place the stuff that we're not using. So we're not using glass at the moment. We're not using this, not using that. We have an iron one. We don't need to lug around diamond. We don't need to lug around that. Okay. So now we can just... So as you can see, way more efficient than me just sitting there trying to lug everything back and forth. Boom, there's that. I can probably just, yep, fit the rest of that in my inventory. Bam. Cleared. So now if I want to upgrade this to diamond, I can just break it. Grab my diamond. Come over here. What? As you can see, it's been a while since I've played mods like this. Diamond chest is glass. Okay. Nope. We want that. So we take our glass, we'll come back here, we'll do this. And then, I mean, whatever. It's less diamond. That's pretty cool. Place this back here, and so now it's got more space. And then we will crank back up our water machine so that it goes all the way to 5 minutes. And if I overpower this thing so it can only go to 5 minutes, it'll shock me, like so. Let's put that in there. We'll put this back. Boom. Did I? Yeah, I put my diamond in here because I'm a doofus. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Backpack. Ooh, it comes with a stack upgrade. So this was literally what I was about to start talking about. Let me just double check. I think... Don't need that. So I've almost done everything in this first initial part. I am going to finish it, but let me show you guys that stack upgrade. So I have this stack upgrade. So it multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 2. So what that means is if I open my backpack, right? Wrong button. If I open my backpack and I put this here, now instead of 64, it can hold 128 in each square of any one given item. So huge that it just gave it to us. That is awesome. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is try to finish this. And all I need to do that is get more brown dye. Because this will let us dive deeper. So the helmet lets me see better underwater, but I don't know how true that is. But whatever. Let's get a raft. And then let's go over here. So there should be a giant ray in the sky now. No, it's just a dot in this one. No, it's a ray. I should have slept because I think, not this night, but the next one, I'm going to get smacked by phantoms. I don't know why I'm carrying a diamond and an iron sword. I just realized that. Guess it doesn't matter because now I have the backpack, but. So we'll come over here. And we'll check these rafts on the way because sometimes they have seeds in these little barrels. Copper wire, okay, compressed iron drill bit, not bad. So I actually think that was the silo I searched. There's red dots in the water and that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Whoa! Oh, we're sinking. Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, that was fun while it lasted, I guess. No worries, we can build another one. Okay. Kelp goo, bottles enchanting. What's up here? Honestly, I think the... Ow. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Okay. I think there's actually a spawner somewhere around here that... Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, so there's definitely a spawner somewhere around here that's spawning those things, but we'll have to deal with that later. What? What is this? You're not even doing any damage to me. You're just knocking me into the air, and that's really annoying. Okay. That... a breeze rod? Is that supposed to be like a blaze? Well, that was stupid. A chisel. Soy seeds. Dude, nothing we're looking for. Nothing that we're looking for. Flint. Okay. Grass. Cucumber. We're looking for either cocoa or coffee beans, but it doesn't seem like it wants to give us any of that. Flint. Okay. I'm going to check over on this little thing, and then after that, we'll go back to the life pod, and that's the plan. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, wait, Flukes block. Very clutch. Alright, let's check this, and then we'll go back, because I'm not seeing what we're looking for. We might just have to shred some grass, which isn't the end of the world. Music disc, sea pickle, suspicious sand. Interesting. Oh, there is an airdrop. 69 blocks to the west, which is this way. 69. Nice. Is that an underwater ruin? So I should, in theory, be able to see this airdrop coming down. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Losing our raft kind of sucks. We're going to have to make another one. Honestly, we could probably just make a boat. But... okay. Refill upgrade, nice. A ring. Power cell. Pressure gauge, glyph. Okay, so my inventory's full, but backpack. So let's just go ahead and stash all this stuff. Whoop. Jump boost, industrial alarm. Another infinite ham. Oh, a building gadget. Very nice. Okay. Can I learn these glyphs already, or do I need... okay, I can. So let's learn these glyphs. Let's get our quest reward, which is probably just XP. Yep. Okay, well, we didn't get any, so instead what we're going to have to do, let's teleport home. We're going to have to shred some dirt, which I don't think I have any. So instead, we're going to go over here and take some cobblestone. Oh, give me that. Okay. So we'll take our cobblestone. We'll come over here. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Hang on. I'm very dumb. Let's put our cobblestone here. And then... yeah, we have a stack of gravel. We can skip a step. Okay. We can do all that. We can do this. Put that back. And then boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. I'll go ahead and just eat this. Why not? Let's do iron. What happened to all my iron? I had a ton of it. Iron? Okay. Well, let's go make more, I guess. Do that. Then we'll do this. So we're going to turn all of this gravel into dirt. Okay. Dirt. Boom. 64 pieces of dirt. Let's go ahead and expand our farm just a little bit so that we can grow more crops, because that's getting really, really annoying. Nope. We'll fix that in a second. Okay. And then we'll come out to here. Okay. So that should be plenty of farming space. And then what we're trying to do is that. Why does it not want to do dirt? Hello? Can it not do dirt anymore? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to come up with a creative solution. do about all that? Okay. I'm just gonna have to find more and start growing them, I guess. Put all that in there. And then, what do we do with our wood? Flintlock wood. Can you not make a boat? Nope. You can only do a raft. Or an obsidian boat. Which I'm assuming does not float in water. Okay. I think we're running dangerously low on string. That's okay. That's okay. No need to panic. Everybody stay calm. We got this.
You wanna try?
Sure.
What do you want?
Just a Coke is fine. Okay. That should be enough hemp. Yeah. All right. So let's get our logs. We'll make another raft. So it's logs and then string on the corner. Nice. Okay. So note to self, if you crash your raft into a wave, you will drown. And then we can just go ahead and toss the stuff in the backpack. Good old backpack. Okay, let's set sail. Figure out where we can find... I need to give Lex a bonus. Okay. Cocoa beans would go so hard right now, or coffee, honestly, either. Coffee is like a little bit more annoying, but okay, prismarine shard, a roller, ear deafeners. What the heck is a Zdone? Sedone? X-tone? Stone. I don't know. Canola seeds. Dang it, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, for sure, dude. Lex is a queen. Wasabi root. Dude. Oh my god. Can a fella just get cocoa beans? I mean, don't get me wrong, this other stuff's cool. But cocoa beans would be super sweet. Very awesome. Okay. I mean, this is a good amount of rafts. It looks like there's a good amount of stuff over here. I can't remember if that's the one I went to yesterday or if that's the one I went to yesterday. I think it was that one. Kelp, nice. Okay, jukebox upgrade, don't need that. Torches. Dude. Why can't I find cocoa beans? You know what? We'll go ahead and head that way. Why not? See what's going on over here. This looks like it's not ominous and not full of monsters that want to kill me. Bamboo. Oh, vegetable noodles. Great. Awesome. That's actually exactly what I needed, was vegetable noodles. How'd they know? Okay, so we'll hit this one, and then we'll hop over there. Which I don't think I'm going to... What is that? I need that to stay as far away from me as possible. I didn't sleep. I'm pretty sure... Dude, this might be the baby oil tower here. This might be where they're holding the freak off. I'm pretty sure this is the third night in a row I have not slept, so I'm expecting phantoms to just start pummeling me. Okay, so this is not the one I went to yesterday, because it's still got the ore at the top. Which is good, because that means there's a possibility of cocoa beans here. We just have to find the door. Door? Ooh. So if you guys missed it, about 5 seconds ago, I accidentally drove my raft into something that looked like that, and it immediately sunk to the bottom of the ocean. So, no spiders. We have to be quick here, because otherwise it starts pumping out these bogged. Yep, there we go. Alright, yep. And my shield's almost broken, and I didn't repair it. Let's eat our infinite ham. Dude, I really came in here not prepared at all. In the slightest. I was like, oh, that looks cool. Okay. Still no cocoa beans. We got soy seeds. Don't worry about it, guys. Nope, I want that. Please give it back. Okay. Let's break this. And then one of these, there's like stuff hidden under the stairs. And I'm trying to remember which level it is, but there's a level where they hide something under the stairs. Gravel. Awesome. It's not like I set up an entire machine to do that for me. Get out of here. I'm starting to think it might be worthwhile to do a diamond pickaxe. What was that? Coffee beans! Oh my god! Okay. 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 Oh. They found me. Kelp goo. Bruh. Get out of here. I didn't say it was cool. I said it was ominous, okay? Oh my, I'm not doing that. I'm not. We're just gonna nope out of here. We're not doing that. I'm sorry to disturb you, fine gentlemen. Actually, that's my fault. I don't know what's going. No shot, dude. Get out of here. They're literally killing themselves to come attack me. Okay. Okay. We're gonna run away. Because my shield's almost broken and I'm not equipped to do this. And I don't want to break my suit before I get the chance to use it. Okay. They were participating in the freak off, bro. Like, that was the freak off right there. Let's just go ahead and put a marker, and then we'll say home. So now, we always know where home is. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in there, but doesn't seem like it was for me. You know, it didn't seem like they wanted visitors. Okay, so we got cocoa beans. Nice. They're not cocoa. We got coffee. Next best thing. So I'm actually going to grow it. Instead of just using that one piece. So that way I don't have to do this again. But now we know, don't interrupt the freak off. The skeletons don't like that. I'll leave them and their baby oil to them. That's all. That's their business. You know, what a skeleton does behind its own doors, none of my business. Hey, nice. Congratulations. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. We're almost back. There's got to be a faster way to do this. I feel like the raft's great. Don't get me wrong. I ain't hating. But there's just got to be a faster way. Oh, there you are. Get out of here. Shoo. I want your membrane. Give it to me. Oh, oh. Idiot. Oh, sorry. It's like choking. Still choking. I'm gonna need more storage, man. This is getting rough. Okay. So let's take our coffee. What do we do with it? I might have inadvertently put it in that chest. No, I'm playing like an ocean world. So when I go back above, I'll show you what's going on here. Where did I literally just had it. Did I put it in the digital storage? Okay. Anyway, I'm playing in this in this ocean world, right? Where where are my coffee beans? Where did they go? Okay. There we go. Anyway, ocean world. I crash landed in this life pod. This is all I started with, so I built out all of this stuff. And I have to figure out how to survive. I can't go a certain depth. I can't remember the Y level. but I can only go so deep underwater before I die from the pressure. But I need to go down there so I can figure out how to escape. So the goal is to build like better and better technology and stuff to make my life easier. So like, for example, when I first started, I had to, obviously you can't mine. There's no caves, right? So in order to get materials and whatnot, I had to break cobblestone. First, I had to collect cobblestone from getting stone pebbles from this thing, make cobblestone, break it into gravel, manually put it into this thing, and then it would give me like little metal chunks, like so. But I've set up this automated machine that does all that for me. So that makes cobblestone, which feeds into here. That breaks the cobblestone into gravel. That stores it. Then it puts the gravel in there for me. That puts water in for me, and then it puts all the stuff in this chest. So you get better and better things that like make your life easier. Okay. So let's get our, what is it? It's dried kelp, I think, is what I'm working with here. Which I probably put in one of these chests that's not connected. Yep. Okay. So let's put this in here, and then we'll put this in here. And then I need to roast these coffee beans to make... Right? Yeah, I need to roast the coffee beans to make brown dye. Brown dye, that's what we're going for. Okay. That's enough. So brown dye. And then polymer. And then we'll make our pants. Bam. Pants. Okay. So now, got my suit. A ruby ring. I wonder what that does for me. +1 max health. Okay. Didn't I get another ring? What does this one do? Nothing? Cool. Okay. So let's put this somewhere. Let's put it in charms. Yeah, okay. Does it have to be in my ring slot for it to work? Oh, it didn't like that. It doesn't like that. Okay, I think it does. That's fine. Okay, so this is all done. This is all done. This is all done. This is all done. So I just need to do these and then these. And then we'll be done with the starter quests. So Primogel I can make, actually, which is nice. I know I have more dirt. Where is it? Dirt? Okay, well, we'll just take this one. Okay, so I got dirt. I need sugar, which is not in here. Need rotten flesh, which is right there. And then what was the last thing? I think clay was the last thing it wanted. Yeah, clay, sugar, rotten flesh, dirt. Got it. Okay. Easy enough, easy enough. Clay. We should have some sugar cane. Well, there's sugar. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all we need. So we do that. We do that. We do this. Boom. So Primegel goo. Which goo in this game is weird. Well, goo in any of the games is weird. This mod is like interesting to me. It's not my favorite mod on the planet, but triple compressed sand? Oh my god, that's a lot of sand. Oh, good golly. Let's just take a gravel, I guess. We'll set it here. We'll put our gel there. So now what we can do is if we make an iron block by doing that, and we do this, boom. Oh, damn it, this is one of the lame ones that requires sugar. So if I feed the goo sugar to start it, it's going to corrupt this iron block. I think. I'm almost positive. Let me double check. Okay, raw ferrocore. Yeah, block of iron. Yes. Do I have to place it after I've activated it? Is that the problem? We can play in 17 minutes. Why is this not working? Hello? Yeah, I did that. Sansa, you done for some Forticus? Yeah, block of iron. Gel. Makes that. That's what I have done. Why you no work? Okay. Sugar. Does it not like that side for some reason? Does it need rotten flesh? No. Put it on top? It's supposed to do it on all sides. That's what I'm not understanding. Is it broken? Okay. Feed this block sugar and place iron blocks around it to convert it into raw ferrocore. Yes. I mean, I guess I'll place more iron. We can do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this instead. This is way more efficient. Back in there. So we'll go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm so confused, man. I don't understand. Okay, we will need obsidian, which is just... I don't want to say it's just water and lava because you never know. I should probably make another jar to cool the two liquids down in. Create lava in the tempered glass jar, then craft obsidian using another jar with water. Yeah, okay, so it can't be easy. Can never be the simple answer. Boom.
Hey, no fucking chocolate martini allowed, okay?
Oh, what? So do I have to place two of them? It's supposed to have like an animation of it like growing into the iron block.
I think when you drink a whole fucking bottle of chocolate martini that's like 45% alcohol by volume, that kind of warrants a hand.
Okay, well,
She probably fucking did.
all right. I don't understand, but do I have to feed it again? No. Okay, so it just randomly decides when to change. Oh, thank you, babe.
I did not mean to get a drink that big, but that's what happened.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how it decides. In other mods where I've used this goo, it like shows it growing into the iron. Like it starts corrupting the block slowly. But this, I guess it just randomly happens. I don't know. Who's to say? Okay, so that should be that quest done, because this isn't like a crazy hard thing to do. Or at least it shouldn't have been, but whatever. Unbreaking 3 Silk Touch. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's made out of steel? I think so. Mining speed 6, 4.5, so it's not, it might be a stone. But still, Silk Touch is pretty clutch. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't understand, but whatever. I don't need to understand, I guess. Okay, so that's that one. And then I need... Did it say a tempered jar, or did it just say a jar with water? Create lava in the tempered glass jar, then craft obsidian using another jar with water. So I'm thinking that I only need to do another jar. But I'm gonna eat this pizza, and then we'll swap over to some good old Forticus. So Cologne, I'll text you when I'm about to get on. But for those who are new and enjoyed watching my Subnautica world, feel free to drop a follow. I play pretty much every day, from every weekday from 6 to about 8:30. Sometimes later, depending on what's going on. But I plan on turning this into a series. I posted on YouTube as well. So if you ever miss anything, it's going to be on my channel and on YouTube. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to drop a follow. If not, have a great day. I'll be on Fortnite with the boys here in probably about 30 minutes. But appreciate you guys. I do feel like these are some of my best streams, is these ocean worlds, man. I've been really enjoying this mod. And I play a bunch of mods by these people. Yeah. So this is the first time I've tried it, though, and I've streamed the entire thing. So I'm just figuring it out as I go along. But yeah, I'll let you know when I'm back, Cologne.